Welcome back, Curry Crew. Today we have another delicious recipe. Now today we're going to be making something sweet but also spicy. Now you might be wondering, how is that possible? That's because today we're going to be making some delicious chai masala cupcakes. So we have these amazing spices involved in this recipe that are absolutely amazing and are going to taste out of this world. So without any further ado, let's jump straight into our recipe. So, to make our vanilla chai cupcakes, we will get started with our dry ingredients first. Into a medium-sized mixing bowl, we will measure out 1 3/4 cup of cake flour. Next, into this, we're going to add in 3.5 teaspoons of chai masala. Now, I'm using my grandma's secret recipe chai masala, and stay tuned because we're working on something special with this and something super exciting. Next, into our mixing bowl goes 3/4 teaspoon of baking powder and 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda. Add in 1/4 teaspoon of salt and now give it a quick mix. This will ensure that we have an even distribution of the spices into our dry ingredients. Now set this aside so we can work on our wet ingredients. So into a large mixing bowl, add in 1/2 cup of room temp unsalted butter and 1 cup of granulated sugar. Using a hand or a stand mixer, beat the butter and sugar together until nice and smooth and combined. Next, we will add in 3 egg whites and once again beat until combined. You can also use a whisk if you want a nice workout. However, I didn't feel like feeling sore the next day, so I decided to use a hand mixer. Finally, add in 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract and 1/2 cup of sour cream and mix it one more time. Once all of your wet ingredients have been well combined, we can start adding in our dry ingredients. So slowly add in the dry ingredients when mixing in order to form our uniform batter. Add in a little bit at a time until all of the dry ingredients have been mixed in and fully incorporated. Stop once the batter looks just about well mixed, and then we're going to add in 1/2 cup of cold chai. So I basically made some chai a few hours earlier and just left it in the fridge until it was ready to use. Give it one final mix with the hand mixer or a whisk, but make sure not to overbeat your batter. You don't want to overdo it or else you're going to beat out all of the air that we've incorporated into it and your cupcakes will be dense instead of being nice and fluffy. The batter should be thick and not too runny, and it will also smell heavenly and make your mouth water. Pour the batter into a muffin tin that is lined with cupcake wrappers and fill it about 60 to 70% capacity since the cakes will rise in the oven and you don't want them to overflow outside of the wells. Now we're going to bake them in the oven at 350 degrees Fahrenheit or 177 degrees Celsius for about 20 minutes or so, or until a toothpick goes in and comes out clean. While the cakes bake, let's move on to our chai buttercream frosting. So into a large mixing bowl, add in 1.5 cups of room temp unsalted butter, and then using a hand mixer, blend until nice and smooth. Then into this, we're going to add in about 650 grams of powdered sugar, or roughly 5.5 cups. Along with the sugar, we will also add in 1/4 cup heavy cream, 2 teaspoons of our chai masala, and 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. Now we're going to slowly and carefully mix everything until it becomes smooth, creamy, and delicious. You may need more powdered sugar or heavy cream if the consistency of the buttercream is either too loose or too thick. So if you feel like it's a little bit grainy, add a little bit more powdered sugar until it becomes nice and smooth and creamy. However, if you also feel like that it's too thick, you can add a little bit of heavy cream to take that away and soften it up a little bit. Once your cupcakes are cooked, take them out of the oven and cool them on a wire rack until they are completely cooled off. If the cupcakes are warm, the buttercream will melt and become too runny on top of our cakes. So once my cakes were cooled off, we frosted them with our buttercream, and here we have our final result, and man, oh man, do they look amazing. My mouth is literally watering right now just looking at it, and don't even get me started on the amazing smell. Because of all the spices that we have in there, from clove, cardamom, cinnamon, and a bunch of others, it smells out of this world. So we can't delay this any further. Let's go ahead and taste. So guys, here we have our cupcake. Oh my god, it smells so good. So I can't wait, guys. We have to dig in, right? It smells amazing. We have to taste it. So, guys, this might be one of the best cupcakes I've ever had. It is so delicious and out of this world. Now, this recipe had my grandma's secret chai masala in it. So, if you guys want that recipe, you need to basically ask us a bunch of times. I don't even know if we're gonna give it away. You know? However, you never know. It might be available to you guys soon. So you guys have to be asking for it. You guys gotta let us know how badly you want it. Because it's so delicious, if I was you, I'd want it pretty badly. So, I'm gonna finish the rest of this cupcake while you guys continue watching the rest of the videos. So with that, keep on cooking.